Yeah, I think the best thing is just, well, hopefully, hopefully for everyone, you've kind of picked up an outdoor activity, because I think most of America has, because it is hard to distance if you're not gonna, you know, go outside. So we've done a lot of hiking with some of our friends, and it's usually only a few people each hike. Some weekends it's one group, and the next weekend it's another. So we haven't really mixed too many groups on our hikes.
Yeah, and also like the running club, that's an outdoor activity, and then afterwards they usually go to a brewery and sit outside. So I think that's kind of been the key. I do think this winter might be interesting because we are in Colorado and, we can get snow. We were in California for the majority of COVID, and luckily there the climate tends to be pretty mild where we were year round. So I think that there they can still have the outdoor dining and outdoor activities pretty much year round. So it'll be interesting. We're just going to have to like bundle up, I guess, and buy some warm clothes. We're going to, Devin skis. I am going to try to learn to ski. So just kind of, expanding our horizons and trying new things.
In California, we spent a lot of time at the beach, hiking. A lot of us would wake up on Saturday mornings and run together in a big group, and we're all different paces, so we were pretty spread out. Mm-hmm. And I played tennis a lot with my one friend, so a lot of outdoor stuff. Just pick a friend and find something where it's a relatively small group and outdoors, and just go for it for the day.
Cool.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like from your guys' Instagram too, because I've checked it out, obviously. You guys have talked a little bit about the different like national parks and stuff that you like to go to, and that's kind of a fun thing. So can you tell us a little bit about that? Like, how many have you been to, and is that a goal to kind of finish all of those?
Yeah, so far I'm the one who keeps track. We actually have during COVID, everyone's doing puzzles, so I ordered a national park puzzle.
Oh,
and then
fun.
One of my patients, because I was like, we did this whole puzzle, I don't want to take it apart. She was like, you need to glue it and frame it. So I actually did, so we're looking at it right now. But we've been to, there's 62 now. They have added a couple in the recent years, but we've been to 42 out of 62. So some of the ones we haven't been to are like Hawaii, some of like the U.S. territory islands, and there's a bunch up in Alaska. We are hoping to get up to Alaska. People always ask us, what states do you still want to do that you haven't done yet? And that's the number one. We are licensed to work there. We actually really wanted to go there this past summer, but with COVID and the job numbers going down and then the Canada border closing, it just, to us, didn't really make sense. But it's what brought us out to Colorado, which it all worked out because we're loving it here. But we definitely want to get up to Alaska before we retire as travelers, because there's a bunch up there. So we do like the national parks. There's just, and the thing is, when we first started, I was kind of like, oh, we'll go to the park once, try to do everything there just to really cross it off the list. But, in our travels, since we've crossed the country so many times, we now are returning to ones we've already gone to. But there's just so much to do in all of them. There's, always more to see, more to do. So a lot of fun things. And I think that's one positive about COVID. It seems like a lot of our friends and family are, with the travel restrictions internationally, a lot of people are taking more time to explore what we have here at home. So there's a lot of cool things to see.